record. If you join through laptop only, you can able to record the session. So if you have the option, you can record it. Okay, recording won't be shared. The Zoom calls, right? So try to record it by yourself. Fine. So everyone install the web server, right? WAMP server.
Yes, sir.
Everyone installed. Whether that server is running properly, it should show green color icon, green color WAMP icon. Is that showing correctly? So the server is running.
No, sir.
Then how you are telling you have installed it? I asked to install it, right? WAMP server. Tell me, guys.
Yes, sir, but some files are missing, showing now.
Just troubleshoot it. That is your system related activity. You need to troubleshoot it. You need to just watch the YouTube video, just search it in Google, keep the required files. Whatever error is coming, just Google that particular error and then get the particular files and keep it in the particular folder. That is your. This is not a technical work. This is a troubleshooting work related to your system configuration, your laptop configuration. You need to do that.
Okay, sir. Yes.
Okay. So do that cases.
Once again,
Okay.
send it to step B.
What? What is Vinay? You told something. What is that?
Once again, send it to step B, sir. How to install?
No, just WAMP server. Given the thing, right?
Search in Google, sir.
It's just you are not installed it. Just YouTube it how to install WAMP server. You will get the links and everything, or else you can
Okay,
Google it.
okay, sir.
Okay, so install based on your 64-bit or 32-bit based on your system configuration. Okay, if any file is missing, .dll files is missing, means that try to add the .dll file. Okay, make sure you're completing by within today 3 p.m. Okay, don't waste your time by installing the thing. That is very simple. That is an old web server only, so you can easily install. All the things are available. Troubleshooting things are available. All the files are available. Just download it and keep it in the proper folders. Clear?
Okay.
That is very important case. If you're not doing that, we can't work with PHP. Okay, so PHP need a web server, separate web server to run the files. So try to do that case. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So right. So as a UI developer, so what we are going to do in the PHP? Okay, we need PHP. Why means like for some kind of web development, basic web development cases, we need a PHP case. Minimum level of application, not a biggest product. Minimum level of application. We require these PHP cases. Okay, not all the times, some of the cases. So this is the additional thing which we are teaching to you to understand the flow, web development flow. Okay, so basically you can concentrate with UI development, but additionally this PHP backend also you can concentrate with these cases. Okay, so the PHP is very simple. Here also we need to understand the variable structure, data type, and then function structure, condition statements, looping, and everything. You need to understand it. So what I will do means I will be explaining some of the few cases related to core PHP. Okay, core PHP in the sense basic cases. Okay, with 2 or 3 classes I will be explaining those things. After that, immediately we'll go for project directly, and then I think you have already converted all the files into PHP, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so all the files are converted into .php. So after that, what we need to do in the sense, we will be connecting database to the PHP through WAMP server, through web server, and then we'll be creating the database, and then we'll be creating database tables to store the data using MySQL query, and then within that database also will be covered, and then we will start writing the backend coding the basic backend coding, not the framework coding, not Laravel or coordinator, not like that. The basic backend coding, which we need to use for storing the data and then perform the basic operation like CRUD operations. Okay, so that will be done using the PHP programming. So this is the things we are going to cover in this PHP sessions. Okay. Next thing, using this you need to complete your project things, both admin as well as user panel using PHP only. After that, if you completed that cases, then we will go for the other things related to your design. Okay. So now PHP, what is the full form? Any idea?
Hypertext preprocessor.
Hypertext preprocessor. Okay. Any other names?
It is an open source scripting language.
Open source scripting language. That also fine. Next,
Object-oriented language.
object oriented language. Fine. Next,
The scripts are executed only on the server. PHP scripts.
okay. Okay, so let me give you the basic cases. Okay, so basic cases related to creation. So for example, like basic things, the basic operations, starting from your mathematical things and logical things, the basic cases. Okay, that we will start. Give me a minute. Let me. What I can do. If you have installed, I thought of taking this web server cases, but you have not installed. Make sure you are installing by today itself. Okay,
Okay,
so don't waste your time. Okay, we are going to use only Visual Studio Code for a program. Okay, that is not a matter, but to run that we need a server. Okay, that is important. Okay, I have opened the empty folder. That So as of now, for core PHP cases, basic cases, okay, we'll use Visual Studio Code directly, and then we can run directly in Visual Studio Code terminal. Okay, to understand the concept, right? So we'll start from variables. What is the use of variables? What is the use of variables, guys? Basic things.
Data composite.
Tell me, why you stopped? Variables.
containers for storing the data.
Variables in the sense it is used to store the
Data.
data, or it is used to hold the data within the programming, right? So variable structure is different from all other programming language. It is different. Okay, it is not same for all the cases. Okay, so it is different. We need to understand that particular declaration, variable declarations. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, so is my screen visible?
No, sir. Yes.
Okay, so now you can see here this particular vamp icon. Okay, so So it should be, if you have installed it properly and then all the three servers are running, services are running in the sense, it should be in green color. Are you able to see this?
Yes, sir. Yes.
This icon
Yes.
should be in green color. Then only your RAM server is running properly. Okay. So I have already opened that Pawan Kumar project in the PHP. It is running in localhost web server. Okay. But I could see that in this no pages are interlinked with the PHP names. Okay, if I go this page, okay, and then if I click on any sidebar cases, okay, so nothing is working. See, the URL is not found because you have linked still with HTML things. They are not linked as PHP things. If you have converted all the files into PHP, right, then how HTML will work? Pawan Kumar, you understood, right? Pawan Sunil Kumar.
Yeah, yeah, sir. Yes, I
Okay,
will
you need to
check.
change that into PHP.
Yeah,
Okay,
sir.
and also I didn't understood this particular case. Still, whatever the things I reviewed in the 3 months before, 2 months before, the same kind of structure it is. I didn't understand what is this about case and what is this everything. Alignment also not good. This
Yes,
is
sir. I will
admin
check.
thing, but only four modules are there. I don't know what happening here. I will directly put zero. This kind of thing because I already informed to change everything, but still you are not changing. Means what you are doing 8 hours per day.
Sir, actually, for us, not yet taken review, sir.
I have taken it. I have reviewed these designs.
No, no, sir. For us, it was not happen, sir.
I have not reviewed the design. I
Yeah,
remember
sir.
that.
No,
I
no, sir.
remember
Actually,
this HRM things. I have taken review. I asked you to change the cases.
no,
I
no, sir. You can
remember.
ask my team also, sir. It was not happened, sir.
Okay, now you can change it. Okay, whatever the
Yes.
things these modules are not required, just go through it. Okay,
Okay,
what are the
sir.
modules needed? I just go through it and then change the modules.
Yeah,
Okay,
sir.
I
I will
asked you
change
to
it, sir.
keep the landing pages separately, right? Why you kept here?
We have created separate
What is the
page
use of
also,
this?
sir. Yeah, we will remove it,
Then
sir.
what is the use of this?
We will
I
remove
think
it, sir.
I just reviewed it. I remember the case. I will check the chat and I will
Yeah, sir. You can
report
check
it.
it, sir.
No issues. Fine. So if you're not changing it, I will give you 1 day time, maximum 1 day of time. Okay. So
Okay,
one
sir.
day you can take extra time or any time. But tomorrow I will review the project. If you're not
Okay, sir.
changing anything, I will put directly 0.
Okay, sir. We'll check it,
Everyone.
sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. I should see at least 10 modules properly structured in the admin panel.
Okay, sir.
10 modules properly. That is like HRMS software. That is a big software. So you need to keep the proper modules with the proper pages, proper design.
Okay, sir.
That is very, very important. Okay, I reviewed it, but you're telling I'm not reviewed it. But fine, no issues. I will
You check it, sir.
check
Once.
that. Okay, so do it the changes today. Tomorrow I will check. If not, I will put the zero things tomorrow.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
fine. Here, let me create a new PHP file. I'm just keeping it as sample.php directly. Okay, you can see the PHP symbol here. It will automatically come, and then here we can write the particular PHP coding, core PHP coding. Okay, so we have some separate syntax for that. Okay, we have some separate syntax. So you can install the extension also, PHP extension also in this associated code to run this particular core things. Okay, so what is the syntax? What is the declaration syntax for any PHP coding instance? We need to use this pattern PHP. Okay, you should start like this. Okay, and then you need to end that PHP code like this. So within this only, how we used to write the HTML thing like starting, opening tab, and then closing tab. Okay, so like this, we need to use these cases. We need to use this particular syntax. Understood? Anything. If you are going to write the PHP coding, you need to start this case. Immediately, you need to write these cases. Right? Understood, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then I want to declare a variable. I want to declare a variable. How I can declare? So we will be using here also one syntax. It is simply called dollar symbol. What is that? In PHP and jQuery that we already know. So jQuery will be using the dollar symbol. In PHP also, because of the scripting things, we should use this dollar symbol compulsorily. Clear? Before any variable declaration, we should use this dollar symbol, right? So let me create a variable called name. Okay, then I'm just using the PHP basics. Okay, this is what I declared a variable, and then I just hold the value for that particular variable. Okay, so here we no need to mention the data type. It will automatically take. Okay, what type of data? It will automatically take. So what is this type of data? This is string type, right? This
Yes.
is string type. Okay, string type of data. I will explain the data types also in PHP. The string type of data. Okay, so now how I can print it in PHP? Any idea?
We use echo, ECH.
Yes, we will be using print also we can use. Okay, print function also we can use. Otherwise, we have the debugging parameter called echo. Okay, so with this we can able to debug it. For example, directly you can mention your variable name, so automatically it will bring the value of the particular variable. Okay, I'm just running. It will you can see.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so output is displaying in the console. Okay, currently I'm just for core PHP cases, for example cases, I'm just running in directly in this particular Visual Studio Code. Okay, and then future cases for page things and other things, everything we will be using servers. Okay, just to we'll be using the WAMP service directly. Okay, so now this is like basic variable declaration. Understood? Right? Any doubt? The variable declaration.
No, sir.
Any doubt? Okay, so I will tell you some rules and regulation to be followed in the variable declaration. Okay, so what are the rules and regulation in the variable declaration, variable name declaration? In the sense, you should start with alphabets only. Okay, variable name should start with alphabets only. Okay, it should not start with numbers. It should not start with numbers, and then you should not give the space between the variable names. Variable. Okay, you need to use only underscore to give the space. You need to separate it in this. You need to use only underscore. Don't use any other symbols. Don't use any other symbols. Okay, and then variable names are very case sensitive. Variable names are very case sensitive. Case sensitive in the sense, if I use uppercase name in the sense, you should use that uppercase name only everywhere where you want to use that particular variable. Okay, if you are using lowercase name in the sense, you should use the lowercase name only where you want to use that particular input. That is a case sensitive case. Uppercase, lowercase is very important. Okay, so these are the rules and regulation to be followed in the variable declaration. Clear, right? So you should start with only letters, should not give the space, you should use only underscore, you should not start with numbers. In between you can give numbers, and then variable names are case sensitive, very case sensitive. Clear?
Yes.
Clear or not? Okay, fine. Coming to the next case called data types. Okay, so as I mentioned, data types are very important. So what are the use of data types? Data types means what? The type of data which we are giving as a input, right?
Yes, sir. It can store different type of data.
That is variable. Variable will store the different type of data. I'm asking what is data type? The different types which we are giving as a input, right? Like string, integer, float, boolean,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
this kind of things. Okay, so currently we see string type input. Okay, and then integer in the sense whole number. Okay, whole number in the sense whole number like perfect number. Okay, so integer. So PHP data types I will mention like integer and then string. Okay, and then float.
Oh,
Float means decimal value.
I see.
Okay, float value. So this will also called as double in C programming. Double value. I think we will double data type. Okay, so float data type will be taken as input also in the PHP programming. And then boolean. Boolean means what?
It will give
Zeros and
true.
ones. Four false.
True or false. Okay, boolean inputs always will be a true or false, so that you can take it as zeros or ones or anything that as per our machine language. Okay, so that is a case. Okay, and then we'll be taking array type also. Okay, we'll be taking array type. Array means what?
Group of elements.
What is the array type? Group of elements. Okay, so here we'll be using the array type. Okay, so we'll be using the method, that means array method. Okay, group of elements with similar data type. For example, if I'm using integer means all elements should be in integer format only. That is a array, basic array case. Okay, that we need to understand what that particular array means. Okay, so here how we can display the array values. Okay, not using this echo. Okay, it won't give you the proper array structure. Okay, instead of that we have the one more method called variable dump. Okay, we have one more method called variable dump. So variable dump means what? It will return the particular data type and then its values as well. Okay, let me use var dump. I think it is there in there or not. I don't know. Description. Let's see if it is there or not. It is there. Okay. Okay. Variable dump. So automatically I'm just running it. You can see array and then its value it is giving me. Okay, array index array of 0 is integer 10, array of 1 is integer 20, array of 2 is integer 30. Automatically it is giving the outputs. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Right, so these are the data types, and finally we have the one data type called null. Null means what?
Empty. Zero.
Null means empty value, null value. That is the case, right? So null value we can use that in our cases. Okay, so any doubt till now?
No, sir.
No doubts, right? Okay. After this, okay, so using this data type only, we have to perform some operations. We have to perform some operations. Okay, let me open a text file. Okay, so PHP data types you know, right? So operators. We have the topic called operators. The basic topics are very important. So operators are performed by the input data. Operations will be using some operators and will be performing the operation with the input data. Okay, so we have the operators like arithmetic. Arithmetic means what?
Calculations.
Mathematical calculation, addition, subtraction, that is case. Okay, and then logical, and then comparison, and then what is the fourth case?
Assignment.
Okay, assignment. Yes, assignment operator.
Increment.
Uh, mm, Increment, decrement we can keep. put in the arithmetic, or else if you want you can just keep it separately also, no issues. Increment or decrement. Anyway, we will see the basic case itself, and then finally, what I missed here.
Array operators.
Array operator is not a matter.
Conditional.
A conditional operator. That was sorry, ternary operator. That is the final case. This is fine. This will be included in conditional operator. I missed this. Ternary operators, which is important. Array thing is this like comparison only. We can use the data in comparison itself. That they have kept as array operator. That is not an issue, but that you can manage in comparison itself. The input you can manage in comparison. Same output is same. Okay, data type may be different. Okay, the operators may be different, but the output will be true or false case only. If the values are equal, output will be true. If values are not equal, output will be false. These are the basic
For
cases we
binary,
need to understand. Okay,
binary.
binary is not there. It's not there. Okay, binary is not there. You can use it if you want, but not there in the PHP representation. Binary is not there. Okay, so currently nobody is using binary, so in all programming language, so we can, why that is not there in the PHP definitions itself. Fine, so what is arithmetic things?
Addition, subtraction, division, multiplication.
Addition,
Simple
subtraction,
mathematics.
multiplication is the star symbol, and then division.
Division,
Okay,
modulus.
modulus. Okay, and then we have
Exponent.
double star, that means your power operator.
Exponential.
Okay, that is power, simple terms I mentioned. Okay, you can mention exponential, that is not a matter, but simple terms I mentioned for your understanding, power operator. Okay, so what you can do, addition means you know, subtraction you know, multiplication you know, division you know, modulus means what?
Percentage.
Percentage symbol. So it will divide the values and then it will give the remainder as your output. Okay, remainder as your output. And then what is this power? Power means a square, b square, input to the like 10 to the power 3, 10 to the power 4. That is a power. That is your exponential. Right? So what you can do, all the data type inputs, okay, except array. Okay, except array. Try with all the data type inputs for this arithmetic operations. Okay, and then send me the screenshot what you have tried. Okay, before that install the WAMP server and install the PHP extensions in Visual Studio Code, then confirm me and then do this basic arithmetic operation with that data type inputs except array today. Okay, so tomorrow balance operators I will explain. Day after tomorrow we'll go for conditional statements like control statement like conditional and looping statement. Then we will go for function. With that I will close the core PHP. Finally, I won't take the object-oriented programming because this is not full and full PHP development process. So I won't take the object-oriented programming. So I will skip the object-oriented programming. I will directly go to the backend development for web development process. Okay. So then we'll complete it. Maximum 10 to 15 sessions. We will complete the PHP cases fully. Clear?
Okay.
Okay.
So whatever the things I am giving you daily basis, complete on that day itself before logout, submit it to me. I will check. Okay. If a design is not good, design is not done properly, try to do it. Take extra time. Try to do it now. Tomorrow also I will check it one more time. Okay. So try to understand it. I already informed. I reviewed all the project. I have a document recorded, okay, so which I have reviewed it, when I have reviewed it, so everything I will show you that case, okay, to Pawan team, okay, so that you can able to understand when I have reviewed your project.
Okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Today, as I mentioned, installation is first thing, first priority, and then second priority is your task. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Always try to join before 5 minutes of the session. I will start the session sharply 11 o'clock. Okay. So whenever the session is not there, a session is in different time means I will inform you. So try to join in that particular time. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you all.